What is going on, everyone? Today in this video we will be checking out this massive Godzilla figure by Neca. Now the packaging on this is based off of the 2014 film, I believe, because of the reddish look and all that, the smoke. So yeah, this thing is so big that I cannot really show my setup. Alright, so the box, get a good look at that. Then we have a render of Godzilla, and right here it says features authentic roar sound. Some kind of radiation thing, maybe seismic activity, and then Godzilla. Top of the box, we got some Japanese writing right behind the Godzilla logo, and I really like the artwork right here on the side of the box. That nice render of Godzilla right there with his name going right across. Alright, so bring it up to take a look at the back. And if you guys want to read that, just go ahead and pause the screen. Alright, it says this stands over 12 inches tall, and it measures 24 inches length head to tail. And of course there is that authentic roar sound logo again, and then an image of the product itself right here on the back. So we have Legendary right there, the Godzilla 60th, Warner Brothers, and Neca logos right there. And then there we have the little trademark stuff. But I want to say this came out in 2014. I am not for sure when exactly this did come out, but I know it is coming out again because Entertainment Earth has just got a shipment in. I picked this up at a store in the mall called FYE, For Your Entertainment. I paid, I want to say $60 for this thing, and I have been eyeing this for, what, about a few months now? Yeah, a few months, and I finally pulled the trigger on it. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy taken out of the packaging. Alright, so when you slide Godzilla out of the actual box that I just showed, he comes in another box with this plastic going around it. It is fully taped, and then there's the instructions right there on the side. But yeah, can't wait to get this taken out. NECA did a really good job packaging this, so it's definitely protected in here, hopefully. So let's go ahead and get him undone. Alright, so here are the instructions to this right here. I don't know if this came with the original release, because I know there was a lot of negativity toward NECA, and I mean, it was really bad with the tail, because when you put the tail in, it kind of messed up the sound. So I'm really worried about putting the tail in, but here we have this instruction right here. So hold the tail fully extended, just like that. Heat base end of tail, preferably with a hair dryer. Hopefully we have one of those. I have no idea. And then connect the tail straight onto the peg while the base is still warm. And it says caution, damage can occur if connection is attempted at an angle. So they want you to go right up through there. So yeah, I don't know if this is made just for the new release stuff with all the bad stuff happening with the first release. So I definitely want to check out the sound before I put the tail on, guys. So stick with me. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the tail first, guys. So I have everything out, and just look at the size of this tail. I mean, it is made of a plastic material, but it also feels kind of rubbery, I should say, especially the spikes right here. But I'm just really amazed with the detail on this, the articulation. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of articulation in the tail alone. Now that right there is outstanding. So I'm like I said, I'm really worried about getting this tail onto the body without hurting the sound effects. So just get a good look at the detail on the bottom of the tail. And then get some looks at the spikes. Like I said, they are made of a rubbery material. I mean, just the movement is amazing. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the sound, you guys. Before I do anything. So, like I said, you got to stick the tail right in there, and the sound chip is right through here, which they should have made it about right there. But there is a button right here that you push for the sound. So let's go ahead and push that. Awesome. Alright, so let's take a look at the body right here. Here we have the feet. And let's move up the leg. We have tons of detail. This sculpt is awesome. And it's just not one solid color, it's a few of them. I don't know if it's showing up good here. Right here you see it. And then here we have the bottom part of this base right here for the tail. Moves on up toward the waist. It's got some big scales through there. The arms. And then there is the head and a really good painted eye, unlike the smaller Neca figure. Alright. So let's get a look at the front of the body. I'm really loving this right here. I don't know why I waited so long to get this. Maybe because I was just scared to break that sound chip. But it's, man, when I did a search for the reviews, there hasn't been a review posted that I could find to see if they fixed any of this. So hopefully this helps some of you guys if they did change this. But just look at those spikes. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to figure out a way to put his missing tail on. Alright, so I have the tail, have the hair dryer, so my plan is just to have it as close as I can.
Just don't burn it.
Just like that. Alright guys, so for the moment of truth, I'm going to put it on straight as I can. And I think it is already on. Alright, so, I mean, I'm really freaking nervous. I hope I did not mess with the sound, but I did not put that much pressure on it. So, haha! Alright. So that is good. I mean, just look at Godzilla right here, guys. Wow. Yeah, I gotta bring in the small Neca one that I did a review on, just to show you guys how big this Godzilla figure is. Alright, so look at that. That is the new 2019 Godzilla King of the Monsters from Neca. And this is the one from 2014. Just look at the size difference. $24.99, $60. I mean, if I had to choose which one I like better, it is definitely going to be this one right here. We have detail, we have a good sculpt, the articulation, and this awesome sound. So let's go ahead and take a look at this Godzilla's articulation for you guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation in Godzilla's head first. So, of course, we have the open jaw. Then we have a ball joint right under the skull, right above the neck, which it gives us some really nice range of motion. So it could go up, down, sideways. And then we have at the bottom of the neck, which seems to be a ball joint, but it just goes side to side. You can't move up or down just because of the sculpt. Arms, it looks like we have a swivel right here at the shoulder, just like we do with the smaller version of the Neca. And then we have the movements right in the elbow. The hand articulation might be on a ball joint, so you can see the range of motions that we are getting side to side, inward, outward, stuff like that. Alright, so we have another ball joint right through here, which we had that on the regular smaller Neca. I'm pretty sure all the joints are pretty much the same on the body than what we had with the Neca, but we have a nice range of motion that we did not have with the smaller. And it seems like the top of this body right here is, I want to say, it's probably a rubbery plastic material. Something that we've probably seen in the Jurassic World line by Mattel. Something along those lines. And then we have the articulation in the legs. He could probably do the splits just like that. Put that down. We have movement right there. We got a clicking joint. And then I can't seem to get the ankle articulation figured out to what it is just yet, but I am trying to figure that out. I'm trying to find a really good pose for him to But this figure is stunning. I mean, I don't know why I waited so long just to get this. We got some really good detail right here in the belly. Just look at that head. Really cool. So I mean, here we have, okay, so we got big Godzilla right here, and then here's to scale the Mothra from the smaller version, or I guess the main line for Neca, I should say, and there goes my cat, Zuzu. Alright, so pretty cool. Alright guys, trying to think what else I could compare this Godzilla to. I've already went over the sculpt, the detail on it, the articulation, to the nicely painted eyes that don't look like a fish, the rubbery part right in there, and then of course I can show you guys the mouth. So we have some painted teeth right there. We have a nicely sculpted tongue. And then the lower jaw right in there. But yeah, guys, leave a comment below on what you think of this Godzilla figure by Neca. It is definitely an outstanding one, that's for sure. I highly recommend it to you guys. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to this channel and like the video.